Is it going? All right. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of It's About Time. You guys know me, I'm Jared, and of course I got my partner in crime, Drew. Welcome back to another hot tub episode. We did, by the way, have a comment from a viewer. By the way, what's on the wrist? Right now we're currently not wearing watch because we're in the hot tub, but Drew was still wearing his Rado ceramic, I believe, or did you switch it off from golf?
I switched it off to my Rado Centrics.
All right, so he was still wearing his Rado. I was still wearing my Citizen. So this one is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode because we actually had a comment from a viewer, and I appreciate it, that says that we did the water pressure test wrong. So I'm going to now demonstrate how to do it correctly. So the first thing that you want to do is obviously you want to make sure that the water is filled up to the red line. I guess we're a little bit past it, okay? Second thing you want to do is obviously make sure that everything is reset to 0 on this. Then you want to place the watch. For this one we have a Tissot 1853 with a 10 ATM water resistance, which will really have no problem doing this. So you're going to put this on the very top of this little bar here, and you're just going to bring it all the way up. You don't want the watch to actually be submerged yet. So we're going to try and just get this up a little bit more with the case. There we go. So now the watch case itself is not being submerged. That's the key. Like I know before we submerged the watch itself, and you're not supposed to do that yet. So you want to make sure that the case is still above the water. Tighten it up a little bit. I'm gonna actually I'll let Drew do that. I want to give him a little playtime during the episode.
Oh, you're so kind.
You're so welcome. Of course, we have our friend Adam laughing in the background. As always, thank you, Adam. By the way, when we say "Oh, Adam," that's the guy we're referring to.
Pan on over. Okay.
All right.
Everything explained? All right.
Yeah.
Now, so obviously, hitting the white button up here, you just want to make sure that there's still no pressure. Then what you want to do is then you want to crank the machine up a little bit. It's going to take a minute or two, and you want to bring it all the way up.
If this ruins your watch, we apologize.
I know that it won't. How does that sound? So right now,
let's pray it won't.
There is pressure building up in the chamber, of course. And we're gonna literally pump this all. We're gonna pump this all the way up to the other red line. We're almost halfway there right now. We're at about 0.3 almost. Everything right now is looking pretty good. You nervous, Steven?
This watch could blow at any point, man.
I mean, yeah, you could see some problems going on. This may get bad.
By the way, if you want to buy this watch tester, you can always get it on eBay. They're around $135 to $165.
Shit.
On eBay.
Oh, Steven, I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding.
I should put insurance on that watch.
Well, you're selling
That's
it anyways.
another episode.
By the way, guys, if anyone is interested in purchasing this watch after we successfully conclude this water pressure test, please write us in. Let us know. We would love to hook you up on a great deal with it. Our buddy is currently selling it right now. So now, a lot of pressure is building up. I'm going to give it maybe one more or so pump. Yeah, that's all the way.
Good. Don't break my machine, you jerk.
Now, we're just going to let this sit for a few minutes. I think it's about 3 minutes, give or take. I think we're going to let it sit for. As you guys can see, look at all the condensation up there. Oh, you see that? Isn't that cool?
Oh, that's lovely.
How the water rises?
Hey, me, get a good look into that sucker.
Just going to give it another little quarter of a pump here. There we go. So yeah, that is literally pumped up. And take a look at the meter here. We're all the way. We're even past 518.
Jared, tell the folks, if the watch was not water resistant, what would you see happening?
When you would put, well, right now, again, we're letting it just sit for 3 minutes, just giving a little bit of time. But then when we will lower this handy dandy thing in, not quite yet, you will see bubbles coming from the side of the case. So yeah, if it wasn't water resistant, we'd have a lot of problems and a lot of issues. But right now, we're good to go.
Now the wait begins. Now, guys, in the meantime, while you're watching this episode, please Facebook us. Send us your email, send us your questions, send us episode interest guides, send us anything you want for future episodes that we may put on the air. You never know with us. You never know where we'll do it, whether it's in hot tubs or on cars or God only knows. But that's basically what we have coming up is what, our celebrity episode?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have part 2 of our celebrity episode of what the celebrities wear on their wrists. We did part 1 earlier today in the golf course. Make sure you check that out for the big fight tonight for the Mayweather and McGregor fight. So please check that out as well. And off to you, Jared. How much time we got left?
I have no idea. I haven't even been timing it out, to be honest with you.
So I'm going to estimate about 2 minutes. We got another minute to go. And it looks like... Yeah, you got it all the way pumped up.
Oh, it's like literally pumped all the way up.
That is pumped. So, okay, so now that the watch is pretty much nearing 3 minutes.
Give or take a little bit. Well, I'll give it another 2 just to be safe.
What the hell are you doing?
Let's do it till 7:05. Yeah. Yes. Till 7:05 we'll do it. Once it reaches 7:05, we'll put it in the water and see what's going on with it.
In the meantime, we're just watching.
Yeah, Drew, give some comments about anything and everything that you'd like.
That's pretty much what we got going on right now. Also, the other episode we do have coming up is the accuracy episode, which Jared did suggest we also do.
Yeah, we're going to do that tonight.
How accurate you want to keep your watches, and what is the standard accuracy for the Swiss watches and the Japanese and Chinese made as well. Okay? All right, that's been about 3 minutes.
Give it 1 more minute. One more minute.
Breaking the rules on purpose?
No, he's right. 1 more minute to be exact.
Rules are made to be broken.
1 more minute to be exact.
All right, well, when your watch bursts...
No, it I want to tell you, it will not burst.
But outside of
I'm just making sure, I'm just making sure everything is good or whatever it is. I'm actually just chilling.
Is that what I was looking at?
Yeah, that's why I said really.
But outside of that...
And again, we did this wrong to begin with, so we're just making sure everything is being done right now. And stuff like that. So
yes, now we're over-testing.
Yeah.
Better to be safe than sorry. Although maybe that goes back to the rules are made to be broken.
Oh.
That may be true too.
I guess so.
A lot of, what are you, like a fortune cookie tonight?
I'm also trying to go through my notes on our next episode that we're doing. So now it's been a few minutes. Now I'm going to let Drew do this next part.
Okay.
So Drew, here's what you're going to do. You are going to, and it's going to maybe a little tough, you are going to press this little lever down into the water.
Okay.
And then you're going to press this little white button here. That is going to release the air from the chamber.
Can you point to that one more time?
If you then see, so this is the lever that Drew is going to lower into, there's a little bit of pressure on that, buddy, so you got to be careful. And then he's also going to press the white button as he does that. Now, hold on 1 second. Before we do anything, this is the best part, right? We're going to get this camera. I would like our camera woman, thank you so much, to get this nice and close to this point right over here to make sure it's perfectly clear. Perfectly clear.
This watch is so screwed.
Do it.
It probably is.
You're scaring me.
I'm not even worried. Is everything good with
I
it?
baby this watch.
Is it pretty clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Drew's going to lower the lever.
I'm lowering the lever.
He is then going to press the white button. Now, watch carefully. If there's any bubbles that come out, this watch is...
Oh, shit.
Right in the face.
No, only on the band.
Yeah, honestly, everything looks pretty good with the watch itself.
You are water tested.
Now let's actually open this up so we can see if
Thank you, God, you're with me today. Thank you.
if any, Steven, listen, here, take your watch.
Oh, look, it's smoking.
Take your watch. It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be very cold.
Take your watch off. Yep. Is there any water inside the case? Please show the camera. It's like a magic trick. Any water inside the case? Is it still running? Everything okay?
It is running smoothly.
Any condensation inside the watch?
No condensation, clear face.
Here, just wipe it off on your shirt for a second. Yep, there you go. Any issues with the watch itself?
No, it's
water?
clean. No water, no condensation, no fog, no
Check
nothing.
the back case. Make sure
See,
everything's
we
okay.
never had a doubt.
No, it's clean and clear. It's
And
good.
that's how you do it.
Take a look,
son.
guys.
And that is how you water test,
Ta-da.
properly test
And the back.
any watch regarding this machine. So we do thank our viewers for letting us know if we are doing something incorrectly, especially on machines that we just got and we hadn't read the directions on yet.
Well, no, we actually did read the directions. I think that we were just jumping a little too far ahead. But seriously, thank you so much for the comments and everything else like that. So this ended up working, which is good. And you know, one of the comments that we did get on this, okay, I never heard her reply back, but I will say this, okay, is that yes, if water gets in the case and something happens, then you're totally screwed. We get that. But at the end of the day, either something's going to happen, like you're going to have to spend a lot of money on a machine that the average person's not going to have or whatever it is. How else are you going to pressure test your watch? It's better to really do it underwater, and if something gets in, it was way overdue for a service anyways at that point.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
You know you have to dry it out and get it serviced.
So, all right. Anyways, our next episode coming up will be on accuracy.
All right, sounds good, guys. We'll see you in another
So how do I
episode
stop
of It's
this?
About Time.
Hit that button.